Bears Nation, are you ready for a surprise in the draft? With the 10th pick, the Chicago Bears have the chance to change their fate, but instead of choosing a guaranteed solution to protect Caleb Williams, the front office seems willing to bet on something risky. And the name that emerges is Shamar Stewart, an impressively physical pass rusher, but with numbers that raise doubts. Could this pick be a masterstroke or a historic mistake? But before we continue, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so you don't miss any Bears News Fan Report videos. Let's dive into every detail about the Bears' future. After an active free agency, with investments to protect Williams and strengthen the defense, the expectation was clear: an impact wide receiver or an elite offensive tackle. But now here comes Stewart. He has one of the highest relative athletic scores in history, but is that enough to justify a top 10 pick? Because in the end, just athletic ability doesn't win games, right? The big question is Poles betting on Stewart's raw physical potential, or is he overlooking the team's real needs? If the goal is to give Williams the pieces to shine, wouldn't it make more sense to secure a receiver like Tyler Warren or a top-tier offensive tackle? If Stewart pans out, he could be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. But if he fails, it will be another valuable asset wasted. Now, what about Marcedes Lewis, the 40-year-old veteran who still has a lot to offer, especially in blocking and as a leader in the locker room? The front office seems ready to move on without him. But is that wise? His experience is a valuable asset, and letting him go could be a mistake. As if that wasn't enough, here's the final bombshell. Ben Johnson wants a tight end in the top 10. The strategy? Turn Chicago into an offensive machine, Detroit style. Tyler Warren, the monster from Penn State, could be the key to this revolution. But is a tight end at 10 the best pick? Or should the focus be on protecting Williams? Now it's over to you, Bears Nation. Is Poles about to create a legend or make a fatal mistake? Bet on Stewart, give Lewis another year, or go for Tyler Warren. Leave your comments, and don't forget, follow Bears News Fan Report for more exclusive content. And the story doesn't end here. Rumors are circulating that the Bears front office might consider trading the pick to acquire more picks. If this happens, what would be the ideal target? Is Poles playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, or is he overcomplicating things? No matter the decision, the Bears' future will be defined by this moment. Caleb Williams depends on the right choices around him, and any mistake could mean more years of rebuilding. So, Bears Nation, what's the right move? Don't forget to follow Bears News Fan Report to stay updated on the saga that is far from over. And the pressure keeps mounting, doesn't it, Bears Nation? Every pick in the draft is a crucial move, and the 10th position carries immense weight. All eyes are on Poles to see if he can actually hit the target or if, like in the past, the team will be led astray by a risky pick. The future of Caleb Williams and the entire franchise is at stake, and that's what makes this decision so electrically charged. While many question the potential gamble on Shamar Stewart, it's impossible to ignore what he represents in terms of potential. It's not every day you see a player with such impressive physical traits, and the idea of having a weapon that could torment quarterbacks for years is tempting. But the big question remains, is this pick a real reflection of what the Bears need right now? Or are we just falling in love with the shine of a prospect and overlooking the team's immediate needs? A top receiver or an elite tackle could be the key to ensuring Williams has the support he needs to truly shine. With the pressure to give him all the conditions for success, it seems like the focus should be on safer, more impactful offensive options. Let's not forget Marcedes Lewis, who once again proves that his experience goes far beyond blocking numbers. He's the kind of player who keeps the locker room morale high, sets daily examples, and above all, knows what's needed for a team to succeed. Would letting him go be another piece of the puzzle being put together incorrectly? It's hard not to think that his absence could leave a void not just on the field, but within the team's spirit. And about Ben Johnson's idea to turn Chicago into an offensive powerhouse like Detroit? Tyler Warren is an intriguing pick, but does he deserve to be the centerpiece of the Bears' immediate future? Sure, he has all the physical skills, but in such an important draft, is there anything more crucial than ensuring your QB has time to make plays? The argument to transform Chicago into a high-level offensive team is valid, but what's at stake now is the protection and weapons for Caleb Williams. Now, let's add another layer to this decision, the future of the Chicago Bears and Ryan Poles himself. The pressure on him to get it right is immense. Expectations are high, and any wrong move could leave the franchise in a longer rebuilding cycle than necessary. The idea of trading for more picks should also be considered. If Poles can move to a more favorable position, could he actually pick up more talent and fill the gaps more evenly? Is he trying to play a long-term game where every strategic move counts, or is he taking too many risks and betting on the uncertain? Regardless of what happens, the tension is palpable. With every pick, every rumor, every front office move, the future of the Bears becomes even more intriguing. Will we witness a decision that will change the history of the team, or just another chapter in a failed rebuild? So, Bears Nation, what's your take? Who would you trust to make that final leap? Shamar, Stewart, Marcedes Lewis, or Tyler Warren? Or do you think the best option is to bet on more picks to strengthen the team as a whole? Leave your opinion in the comments and keep following Bears News Fan Report. The Bears saga is far from over, and you won't want to miss any detail.